we're gonna go to my good friend making it. And again, so this is a I had to go and find this. This is from a CBS LA, I believe
No
is what it's called.
offense, but if you
Come
own
on now. So Ty teaches tech, right? That's like his alias. That's what he goes by. He's got millions of views too on different platforms. I think his biggest one is possibly I think it's Instagram. He does it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I might be missing one. I think he's on X, but he doesn't use that one nearly as much. It's not a platform that fits him. But he's been making videos for about a year or 2 years now, and he's really been making some progress. But this is like a feel good story, right? Like a feel good story of like this is somebody who up and was like, I don't want to do this job I have here in LA anymore, because this is somebody who was originally like a photographer and camera guy for like really big production stuff in LA. Now the two ones that I can remember off the top of my head was he did work, I believe it was for either Ben Affleck or Jennifer Lopez, and I could be wrong, he can correct me entirely, but I think he was attached to them. He also did stuff with like the Chainsmokers as well. He did like video production for them too. I think he eventually found himself in a spot where he was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to make as much money. I can't do anything else besides do these simple things to kind of keep myself afloat here in LA. And I'm not progressing towards the goals that I want to move towards. So he literally was like, F it, I'm going to do it on my own. And power to him, props to him. So we're going to watch this video because I want to react to him on live and see how this was. So I've only seen the first like 20 seconds to see like how he looked on camera, and it made me laugh. It's about 5 minutes long, so we'll go ahead and watch this. All right.
Let's get things started because technology, it's changing really fast. So it's easy to feel a little lost.
I have to stop right here. He's so uncomfortable. But I can't lie, I would be too on my very first TV appearance. But just to see like the 18 different like muscle movements in the face right off the rip, like, I mean, power to you, brother. Congratulations. I would be doing the same thing, if not worse, right? Like maybe I'd be sweating at this point, but let's watch.
Included in that. That's why we have invited our friend Tyler Polking, who goes by the name Ty Teaches Tech, to give us a few pointers. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. This is an honor. I appreciate it.
We're so excited because I mentioned before when we were doing a little teaser is that you showed me something that I did not even know. So we're going to get things started. We want to start off with the first trick. You call this one the quick draw.
Yes, quick draw. Trying to get as fast of moments as we can. So, cute things happen all the time, and we want to make sure that we capture them.
I don't know. I feel like I'd be doing this too. They probably gave him like all these cues of like which camera he should be looking at. Who knows whose fault it is, but like I know. I'm not trying to make fun of them. But again, props. Like this could be you, man. If you follow your dreams and you decide that what you value is more worth it, or what you want to do is more worth it, go for it. Don't let anything stop you. No, you're never going to be able to make, hundreds of thousands or whatever, or do the things that you want to do and follow your passions and dreams if you don't take risks, man. It was a risk for him, right? Like he had all these good positions. He was probably making really good money and making all these really good connections. So it was a risk. He had to drop all of that, right? Like how many people do you know get a chance to work with the Chainsmokers? It's about valuing yourself over the fear, right? It's having more belief in yourself than having more fear of the risk of what may possibly happen. It's powerful stuff.
Fast, so let's go to it.
Oh, do we have a video?
First, let's open the camera as fast as possible by simply swiping left on the lock screen. Now, you'll see at the bottom the camera opens in photo mode by default, but what if we want to take a video instead? Well, we could switch to video mode, but if you need to be really fast, just press and hold the shutter button and a video will start recording. If we release our finger, the video will stop recording.
Yes,
okay,
so this
first
is great.
I really like that you have this little cat.
Another
as
thing
your
we can do
subject.
here too, if you look, we can tap and hold just like before, but if we slide our finger to the right, there's that little lock icon. We'll be able to slide it.
Wait, I'm confused. Are they like talking over each other? Did Tyler just like straight mansplain this woman?
If you need to be really fast, just press and hold the shutter
What does she
button and a
say?
video will start recording. If we release our finger, the video will stop recording.
Yes,
Okay,
so this is
first I
great.
really like that you have this little cat.
Another
as
thing
your
we can do
subject.
here too, if you look, we can tap and hold just
Dude, he just kept going. Silence for a minute, I'm speaking.
just like before, but if we slide our finger to the right, there's that little lock icon. We'll be able to slide it and then we can let go of our finger so we can very quickly get a video straight from photo mode, which is amazing. And not only that, but if you notice that button at the bottom right, I'm tapping on it right there, we'll be able to tap that to take a photo while we're taking a video. So we're able to take photos and videos at the same time.
This is, wait, I'm
I guarantee you, anybody who's watching this or will watch this, if you go to his page, every single one will be something that you have no idea you could have done with your phone. That's essentially been my experience watching his videos. Like some things I did know, like this, you can hold your space bar on the phone to move your thing around. Dude, everything else, I'm like, bro, what? But but he's what's that called? He's like efficiency maxing, dude. This guy probably like taps his phone one time and it does 19 different things because like that's what he does. But that's him using like AI and this technology to his advantage. I mean, things that you could be doing, I could be doing, right?
trying it right now.
Yes.
Okay, bam, I'm recording. And I didn't, well, because sometimes you're at home with family or maybe your friends have kids or something and there's something that's going on and all of a sudden it's the cutest thing in the world and then I'm over here like an idiot being like, wait, my thing's not working and I don't have face or the face, whatever it's called. What is that called?
Yeah, Face ID? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Face ID.
Yes.
Well, I don't have that either. So I'm one of those and then I forget my password, then it gets locked and then I'm just, I
next
miss
thing
the moment. I know.
I know.
So thank you for that.
Imagine, like, dude, that's so dumb. Imagine not using Face ID, but you're a reporter on like live television. Like, do you think the government's got to try to understand what your face pattern might look like? I mean, woman, if you're on TV every single day on a public or a local news channel, dude, like just get, it's so dumb to me, right? Like, I don't understand. I don't know what data she's trying to protect, but maybe it's for a different reason and maybe I misunderstand. But to me, that just seems kind of dumb.
Yes, absolutely.
That was great, and you had a lovely subject, a beautiful little kitty.
That's
okay,
my cat Ronan.
What's the name?
Ronan.
Ronan.
Is my cat,
Shout out to Ronan.
Big
Okay.
boy.
Samurai.
We are moving on to tip number two for the perfect moment.
Yes.
Remember how we tapped the main button and then slid our finger to the right in the first tip? Well, let's tap the shutter again, but very quickly slide our finger to the left instead. This is going to trigger what's called a burst shot. A burst shot is basically a bunch of photos in one. You can see in the middle, it's taking a ton of photos in rapid fire. Now, why might you want to do this? Well, if there's a lot of action going on, say you're at a soccer game or your pet's doing something funny, it's going to be hard to capture that perfect moment with just one photo. Burst shots let us capture all the moments with a lot of photos, giving us the freedom to go back and pick the perfect ones. Let's pull up the burst shot I just took here, and as you can see at the top left, there's over 590 photos to choose from. To filter.
If I did that with my phone, it would just burst into flames. I don't know if anyone else has these issues. But like my phone, if it's on the charger for too long, like starts like burning in my hands. And maybe it's just me because I'm like, I don't update the iOS and like I do my best to keep care of the battery life. But for me, it's like I never have any storage. I would do this and it'd go 1, 2, done. Your storage is full. iCloud has 2, it'd give me that stupid notification. Like I'm not paying for that extra storage, man.
To the best ones, we just have to hit select at the bottom, and from here we can check off our favorites. Once we've finished and have the best one selected, we can hit done at the top and choose to discard the rest.
Okay, that I was doing it. I was following along.
Yes.
And we have one of our anchors here who likes taking photos throughout the studio, and this is going to be so helpful because I usually try, and now I can just hold it in place.
Yeah, now you're holding
it
rapid fire, so you can get the action shots and get the perfect moment.
This is great. Okay, so you have another tip for us. It's called "Look, Mom, No Hands."
How crazy is it that you can make a career off of just understanding how a phone works? I mean, more power to him, right? Like that's sick. That's sick. He's essentially just explaining like things that you just do with your phone that people just don't know. But it's a really good market because who doesn't have a phone? And 2, like how many people are just dumb? So like, what a brilliant model, dude. Like I'm kind of jealous.
hands.
Look, Mom, no hands. This is my favorite. This is my favorite.
Okay.
If you want to be able to take a photo or video using just your voice, all you have to do is
Wait,
turn
what?
on voice control. This can be done straight from search, or if you have an older iPhone, you can find it in settings, accessibility, and voice control. Now that it's on, we'll open up the camera, swipe up on the menu bar, and turn on a 3-second timer. I'll get in position, and now every time I say tap take picture, I'll have 3 seconds before my phone takes a
joking.
picture. You can even say swipe right to switch to video mode, and tap record.
Like, look at this dude. Look at this guy. This guy knows the iPhone better than Steve Jobs ever did, dude. Like, go follow this dude, man. I will link his page in the chat right
Record
afterwards.
video to start a video, and I can do this as many times as I want without having to go back and forth between my phone, all completely hands-free.
Okay. Wait, what? I've
Yes.
never seen that. Okay, so I'm in the, wait, I think I'm in the wrong spot. See, this is how old I am. Like, oh, I'm so
That was
confused.
a very it went
Okay,
fast.
so
It
voice
went
memos,
fast.
yeah?
Okay, here,
Am I
I
already?
can show you if you
yeah,
want.
yeah. Just
Yes.
like a little,
He's excited. He was like, but maybe it was because he was like, I don't want to explain it to you. Just let me do it. just let me do it. I don't want to be here for 10 more minutes. Just like hand me your phone. I'll show you. But he's awesome, man. This is great stuff.
quick little
Yes, let's show you
redo.
real quick. So hopefully we can get this going really fast here. Voice control. And then let's see if we can go right here into settings. And then, you have to set it up.
You were
have
going to
set
come
this
try to
up.
see the, you
I
don't even
know,
see the
so
back of my phone.
hard
It's
to see,
okay. I got to
but-
set all this up. But you know what? I'm going to play back this video, and I hope that we put this on our website because this is all really, really helpful.
Yes.
Thank you so much for all your tips.
They did not put this on the website. I had to, dude, I probably spent 40 minutes looking for this video. Like, why? Like, I think it was KCal News is the YouTube channel I'm on right now, dude. It took me, I'm not even joking you. And he even sent me all the links too. I'd even text him for this. And he sent me a bunch of links and stuff too. And I'm like, I could not find it on anything. And eventually, like, I used an AI search app to find it on YouTube and I found it, man.
Of course.
How did you
Thank
even, we ran out of time, but how did you even get into this?
Oh my goodness, how did I get into this? I'm honestly I'm a very impatient person, and I realize how much technology can like speed up and make
This
our
is
lives
very
more
true.
efficient. So I just try to take the time to learn these little tips because they pay dividends into the future. Because now,
See, what did I say? This dude is an efficiency maxer, dude. Like MAXXXXER, dude. Efficiency maxer. This guy is the only reason I even know about Craft, which is a program I use that outlines a bunch of things, is because he was early on, dude, years ago on, I think it's called Noster, with like these crazy note-taking, organizing things that are like was a step above what, you know, Google Docs could do. Like this dude's always had his head like one step ahead when it comes to the technological stuff, dude. Really smart guy. Again, I will link this as soon as we finish this.
we can always do everything a little bit faster.
Look at you.
Yeah.
This is great. You're incredible. Well, thank you so much for
course.
changing our lives. This
you
is
for having me.
wonderful.
Appreciate
We're
it.
going to put all this on our website.
It's crazy because they didn't put it on their website. Wow that she said that multiple times. But again, she probably doesn't have any chance on what she can do with that. So this is the wait, no, let's go to Ty Teaches Tech's page. I'll share his actual page because I want to share you the news one. Again, I don't think his YouTube is as big as any of his other platforms, but again, I will link this in to the chat so you guys can go and follow him if you want some iPhone tips. But again, support the brother. I went to college with this guy. Forgive me. I think it's this one or more. Yeah. Share channel. Bang. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to put this in the chat over here again. So that first one is Worrell. The second one is Tyler. Ty Teaches Tech. Okay. So moving on from here, man, we're going to cover the big ticket item.